Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Murcia, and today I'm talking about the dolls. Um, this doll is better known as a matryoshka. This is the origin or is Russian origin. Um, I must clarify, or I really honest. In my case, I never search the information and extra um, information is for the Russian people. These dolls represent the fertility of woman. I really honest. I never uh, know this information about this day or better known or better said. I never known or I didn't this information before this day. It's very interesting. Uh, these dolls are arrived at my house when I was, I think, 9 years old. 9 years old. I but oh my goodness, I don't know why is the problem with my camera. Sorry. Look at this. The matryoshkas arrived at my house when I was 9 years old. They were a gift of my mom, and my mom used as a decoration of my house since time. Look at this. And the first one, this is the first one. I think this matryoshka has 4 piece or 6 piece. I'm not sure, but wait for present all dolls, please. The first one is the largest, then there's a smaller one, and then an even a smaller one. But they are completely made of wood. Look at this. It's completely wood material and delicately or delicate paint with appreciate. And you can't see it very well. Um, Now or right now, this paint has worn off, but we're going to show you the others. Show you the others. Oh my god! Look at this. This is the second one. This one shows the figure of doll and around present a woman because it's a girl. For me, or my point of view, represent a woman, and this is in my opinion or in my optical illusion represent a gallo. It's a gallo in my opinion. I don't know what is your perspective about that. And behind of the woman in another part, paint a flowers with color red, and look at this part. The original color of this is color blue, but also in the paint I clarify this part is paint a hand. each piece is paint a hand for any people. I don't know. This is the original color of mood, but it's not original. Um, but it's paint first for color blue, and the second is decorate with flowers or another color in background. In this case, the background of the figure are, in my opinion, is a mix of green colors, but it's very good result. This is color brown. This is the end or the base of the figure, and inside is it's very, look at this, very old, I think. And I mean, uh, I think there are many size of matryoshkas. I think there are bigger than this, and this has a four piece. This is the first, second, third. This is the third. Oh my goodness! Is this is the baby matryoshka? It's the last one. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And I think this is a duck. It's not gallo. I think it's a duck. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh, I show better. This is a woman. This is a little chicken. I don't know. For me, it's a duck, but I'm not sure. And behind of the woman, decorate with flower. Very, very, very good work about paint these figures. And I imagine um, the person paint or create this piece of art, because in my opinion these dolls are a piece of art, especially for the Russian people, represent art and decoration. um it's very hard to create this, in my opinion. I don't know, but it's very interesting and pretty work. Oh my goodness. It's very, very good work. Very, very good. But this is all for me about the matryoshkas or the dolls of wood. And also, I talk about another object. And also, I consider the matryoshkas for this country, or specifically for Russian country, it's very significant because the people consider these dolls a part of your culture and part of your life, and it's very important understand the impact of these dolls in your culture. This is all for the matryoshkas. It's not all history, because it's part, and in my personal case, it's it's my first time with this information, because I really honest, I didn't know uh, the history behind of these dolls before that day, before this day, sorry. And also I want to show you these little hearts. I really, or I'm not sure what to call them. They're made of bronze. The bronze is color brown inside and outside in this kind of object. And my father brought them in a few years ago, and they're quite heavy. I want to clarify that it's really heavy, and my father found them after someone had thrown them away, and so he picked them up, cleaned them, and now he used to them away, uh, store things, especially or specifically pennies and some paper clips. I don't know why I clarify that. It's funny in my opinion. And look at this. Why is the reason? I don't know. I think he opened the funds with this because he always forget the piece of open funds, and I think use this for for open. I don't know, because in my opinion I consider this hearts a piece of art because nowadays um, you rarely see objects like this, in my opinion. Also, church, museums, or I don't know, how can I say, casas de empeño? Oh, pound shops. I think I'm not sure, but it's common see this kind of these objects. and and also I remember my father had um a cup of, or is similar to calice, and can use in the church for the wine, but I don't have or no idea where is it in right now. But it's very interesting this is because I never seen with patient in my case. Look at the material inside of this. I think in some stores, uh, and some stores sell a type of liquid to clean this type of parts, and it leaves them shiny. But I don't know what is called, or the specific name. I don't remember. I see the liquid, but I don't remember the name. I promise search um in another time, and I share the name in another opportunity. And wow, it's incredible designed. I imagine that the people who work on this have, look at this, an incredible ability to create this part. Look at this, the line. I don't know, it's incredible ability to create and shape this kind of thing. I think it's a difficult job, uh, and hard recognize and designed this, because in my opinion, that not everyone has the ability to create something this kind of art, because in my opinion this is a type or kind of art. And wow, I think it's very interesting, this work, and learn this kind of, I don't know if ability or if a work. I think it's depend. For example, if the people like designed and create this, or it's a work for the obligation. I think, I don't know, but it's incredible the ability to the people for create and shape this kind of things. In my opinion, it's very, very incredible and difficult work for this. And that's all for me today. See you in another time. And also, my father has this object that in El Salvador is known as capirucho. It for playing. It's made of wood, and it's hand painted. Our ancestors played with this object, but in my opinion, it could be a little or a small Christmas tree. Look at this. In my opinion, has this form because the figure is similar to the Christmas tree, because in but in another color. Um, my father has it for decoration in your bedroom, and I'm not sure if he played with this, or if like, I don't know. And I consider iconic piece, especially for my parents and my grandpas. I imagine um my grandpa and my father use or play with this. And before this time, I imagine it was very common to see this type of games. Now you can practically, you can, it's almost impossible see a child or a kid playing with this or playing capirucho, and it's very sad notice, because in a specific time was very, very funny played. And look at this, it's wood, and and in this case have the name of this country, El Salvador. And the people right now have only ornamental or ornament use or decoration use right now.